Hatori Sohma is hot. But that's not what this video is about. In Fruits Basket, Hatori Sohma has a special ability which is entirely unique compared to other abilities and gimmicks by the other Sohmas. By the way, this video contains spoilers, or I think it does. This part is written before I do any of the research, but anyways, by the way, recording act here after I've written the script. Yeah, it has spoilers, duh. Hatori Sohma's ability that I've been referring to is the ability to tamper with memories, and I think I know how it works. Having memories erased in Fruits Basket has been hinted at since the beginning, but we only get a few times where any instance is actually mentioned. Prime examples are the kids that played with Yuki, Momiji's mother, and Kana Sohma, and by prime examples I mean the only examples. So we really only have 3 instances to use as examples, but that is no issue, as we have plenty to work with. Let's go in chronological order. The first memory erasure is of Yuki's friends. When Yuki was younger, he and some kids his age started playing together and having fun. Then a girl ended up triggering his transformation. The kids all, except for Yuki of course, had their memories erased. However, other than the memories being erased, there isn't much to say about it. The next is when Hatori erased Momiji's mother's memories. As Momiji says, when a mother has a Zodiac child, the mother tends to be either very protective or rejecting of the child. Momiji's mother was the latter, absolutely despising her son, leading Momiji's father to request that Momiji's mother's memories be erased. Later on, Momiji is advised to stay away from his mother, perhaps not as much because direct contact with her could cause trouble, but rather Momo, Momiji's younger sister, apparently needs to not know about this. You know, that Momiji is their brother, otherwise trouble might happen. Then, the most recent, Kana Sohma. Hatori and Kana Sohma were originally in love, deeply in love. They were a rarity, a love story. Insert Taylor Swift joke here. Is what I wrote in the script because I did not actually come up with an actual Taylor Swift joke to make. Anyways, until one day, Hatori asks Akito for permission to marry Kana. Akito responds by getting extremely upset. Akito attacks Hatori, which renders him blind in his left eye. Kana, who is a very kind, gentle soul, now feels immense guilt, regret, and self-loathing for what transpired, despite the fact she did nothing wrong. So what Hatori did was erase Kana's memories of their time together as a couple. Kana now knows nothing about having been Hatori's girlfriend. The secret to how Hatori's memory erasure works lies within this third instance. Hatori explains that he, and I'm paraphrasing here, didn't replace Kana's memories with new ones, he just got rid of them, and therefore he avoids Kana because he doesn't want to bring those old memories back. This might not seem like it tells us more than that he can bestow memories upon someone, but it does tell us more than that. From what we learned, yes, Hatori can manufacture and replace memories. However, he doesn't simply erase one's memories, but rather intensely represses them, or otherwise jumbles them up. If they were truly erased, then there would be no way to get them back. However, Hatori would still likely stay out of Kana's life to ensure she doesn't get traumatized again. In a way, it is similar, albeit different, to the kind of memory alteration that is seen in the movie Men in Black. Yes, I'm capable of referencing non-anime media. Surprise, surprise. The biggest difference in the two is that the Men in Black give false memories to people in order to fill a gap in memory, implying memories are being erased, whereas with Hatori, false memories seem to be given to prevent repressed memories from coming to the surface. Hatori can also erase more long-term memories, / multiple memories involving one thing over a longer stretch of time, as opposed to the Men in Black, because seeing an alien is a memory that doesn't happen quite as often as seeing a loved one unless you're like really lonely. Comment something in the comments if you see aliens more often than you see loved ones. So basically, Hatori isn't truly erasing memories, but making them really hard to access. Now is time for an explanation on how the process works instead of what the process is, and it's mostly guesswork here, I'm going to admit that. Memories can be easily altered or gotten rid of. See MatPat's Men in Black video? It really helps. But since we know that he isn't actually erasing memories, the thing that makes the most sense is that he suppresses memories by jumbling them up, taking them out of order, and making them less accessible. And by possibly adding junk information, basically taking an attribute of certain memories and adding them to unrelated memories to covertly erase the memories. And when he makes new memories, he creates a chain of non-junk information that basically gets put in the time span of where the original memories were. But in Kana's case, he didn't do that. He simply messed up the memories that she had. My guess as to why that is it would probably be too painful for him to do, although this is simply a shot in the dark. Basically, Hatori shuffles around memories and aspects of memories to make them easier to forget. However, he cannot literally erase one's memory, but he can make new ones, making new memories surprisingly easy as opposed to erasing them. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. I hope you liked today's video, and I'm sorry for taking so long. I've been feeling very burnt out as of late, but please keep supporting my channel. I need it. So please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Have a wonderful day, and stay groovy, my fellow Ebinskis.